Hi, Rick here with Vintage Guitars. In this segment we're going to cover the features of our V4 Icon. I'm here with industry legend Trev Wilkinson to talk about the specific features he's built into every vintage V4 Icon that also feature his range of industry-leading Wilkinson hardware and pickups. Welcome, Trev.
Thank you.
Let's talk about a few things with this bass, which I actually play with. I think it's a fantastic instrument. We always talk about, there's a lot of, in the bass community, talk about bridges.
Yeah, a lot.
Probably more than there should be, but
quite possibly.
Yeah. And you are famous for your hardware, so talk a little bit about, you know, this is what we're after here is a very traditional sound, and what are the features of this that really make that happen?
Yeah, I think every guitar is the sum of its parts, and so if you're looking for that classic sound that this bass really started, then I think you should put on it what it started out with. And if somebody wants to change it, that's up to them. But I think it's our job to put this out into the market and say, this is a benchmark, this is where a lot of people started with, and a lot of people stayed with.
Or start, move away, and end up back there.
And end up back.
Like me.
That's what you did, yeah. So this is an absolute replica of what the bridge would have looked like on this guitar in 1954, 1953, whatever. Barrel brass saddles, very simple. Again, cold-roll stamp steel base plate. There is a belief, and I have no reason to discount this, that part of this tonality obviously comes from that coupling of the strings, and it also comes from the slight flex that you get from the light gauge cold-roll steel. That's a difficult thing to prove.
Yeah.
But if people are thinking that, and that's the way it is, then let's do it right.
Oftentimes people that use those bridges talk about how punchy it sounds.
Yeah.
That translates into recording and the way it sits in a mix. And
in every single instrument, stringed instrument, you're talking about connecting the strings to the body. You're talking about the coupling of the vibration.
Yeah.
This much overused word sustain that we use. And you've got people putting pickups in guitars because they sustain. Well, sustain actually means how long does that string ring for?
Yeah.
So if that string can't couple and it doesn't ring, you can put any amount of pickup you want in it. It's not going to sustain.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
So you've got to get the basics right.
Yep. Speaking of pickups, what do we have here as far as magnets and style of pickup?
Again, classic 42 gauge electrosolar wire wound around 5mm Alnico 5 magnets. Just voiced the way you'd expect them to be voiced. Big, bold, tight. You've got it. You've played it. You know what it sounds like.
Fat and round sound that sits in the mix.
I've seen your bass collection.
Great. Yeah.
And if you can live with this, then I'm sure a lot of other people can.
Not a problem. And talk about the construction of the body. Again, we're doing center jointed.
We are. We're doing all the body, which is the classic wood, and we're doing the hard rock maple neck, Indian rosewood fingerboard. Obviously, we've got our vintage headstock on it.
Yep.
And my elephant ear tuners.
And this is available, this particular model is the relict version. There's also a non-relict version for people that like their guitars the other
Correct.
way. So, with the same features.
Correct.
All right. Thank you for watching. For more information, visit our website at vintageguitarsus.com.